the Honorable Stewart J. Greenleaf, Pennsylvania Senate, and the Honorable Ronald S. Marsico, Pennsylvania House of Representatives.
We are so pleased to be able to recognize both Senator Greenleaf and Representative Marsico for the outstanding leadership they have shown in supporting civil legal aid in Pennsylvania. These men are two lions of the legislature. They are true to themselves. What you see is what you get, and it's been that personal interaction with us, with the public as a whole, and with their colleagues that has allowed them to be such important leaders.
Senator Stewart Greenleaf has represented Pennsylvania's 12th Senate District since 1978, having previously served in the Pennsylvania House of Representatives, and has chaired the Senate Judiciary Committee since 1985. Representative Ron Marsico was first elected to the State House of Representatives in 1988, serving the 105th Legislative District. His priority is to work on laws protecting children, crime victims, and the vulnerable. He has chaired the House Judiciary Committee since 2007.
It's interesting that the two people that we are honoring today come from different walks of life. One is a lawyer and one is not. And yet both of them demonstrate to us through their actions, through their support over the years, that it doesn't have to be a lawyer to understand the importance of fairness and justice in our legal system. But it is especially with respect to funding of civil legal aid that we so much admire their leadership.
Civil legal aid provided by Pennsylvania Legal Aid Network programs has come to the rescue of Pennsylvanians who cannot afford the legal help they need in life-changing situations.
Legal services has been a big part of my life, not only at receiving help, but being able to help other people. If it wasn't for them, I would have been one of the homeless people with 4 children out on the street.
Justice for all is a shared idea we all pledge allegiance to. Yet despite strong bipartisan support for civil legal aid, funding has been challenging. Senator Greenleaf and Representative Marsico provide the steady leadership to address the long-standing and deepening crisis in civil legal aid funding. Senator Greenleaf recently remarked that justice is not a partisan issue. His actions in championing the initial filing fee legislation to fund civil legal aid has proven his unwavering commitment to ensuring access to justice for Pennsylvania's most vulnerable residents. Representative Marsico has provided the key support on the House side.
It was in 2002 that legislation was first proposed with Senator Greenleaf as a prime sponsor to attach a small filing fee surcharge, a $2 filing fee surcharge to help fund civil legal aid. But the trick was, the key was, that it applied to so many things that it could generate nearly $10 million a year of funding for civil legal aid. And under Senator Greenleaf's leadership and working with the House, that bill passed and remains in effect today.
In 2013, wanting to expand his understanding of and further explore issues around access to justice, Senator Greenleaf chose to hold hearings across the state to take testimony on the question, as he phrased it, civil representation of the indigent. Have we achieved equal access to justice?
We learned a lot from those hearings. We found and learned that there is not equal access to justice throughout Pennsylvania. We found that there's a need, obviously, for more funding, but also that there are many innovations that can be implemented by the courts, by lawyers, by legal aid programs, by law schools, that can help improve access to justice for low-income Pennsylvanians. We continue to work on the recommendations of that report, but I do want to say also that clearly one of the results was increased attention to adequate funding for civil legal aid. The report and the hearings have had real effects, and they will continue to have real effects well into the future.
Representative Marsico, as chair of the House Judiciary Committee, was instrumental in working to garner the votes to support the filing fee bills when the fees were increased from $2 to $4 and the most recent increase to $6. His support was essential to the increases in the filing fees and removal of sunsets.
But with the support that they've helped bring about, we are able to represent more victims of domestic violence, more clients in custody disputes, clients facing foreclosures and landlord-tenant problems, consumer problems, the whole range of civil legal aid problems that our clients can face and that can make the difference between having a healthy, safe environment or one in which they are living on the streets or are unsafe or have uncertain family environments. That's the kind of change that they are able to help promote through the support they've offered. Thank you to both of you.
Civil legal aid that's provided by planned programs, it has become a lifeline for individuals who are faced with some of life's most challenging circumstances. When it's a matter of losing their housing and becoming homeless, or losing their benefits and becoming hungry, civil legal aid programs are there to make sure those families are able to maintain and sustain their programs and services and to continue and have their basic needs met each and every day.
I want to thank Senator Greenleaf and Representative Marsico for the support that they have given.
On behalf of the tens of thousands of consumers throughout the state of Pennsylvania who receive services from Pennsylvania Legal Aid Network programs, we want to give a big thank you to Senator Greenleaf and Representative Marsico for their tireless efforts to making sure that the programs have funding and that they're able to keep their doors open to be a lifeline for individuals who need to maintain their basic human needs.
The Pennsylvania Legal Aid Network applauds the extraordinary leadership of Senator Stewart Greenleaf and Representative Ron Marsico and present to each the prestigious Outstanding Leadership in Support of Legal Services Award.